Hey friends, Crystal Kime here with Kime Farms. We're back at it again, trying to clean up the tomato patch. I'm working on this aisle here. It's pretty dense, but I think most of it is actual tomato vines, not so much weeds. So we're going to work on pruning that up and cleaning it up today and hopefully get it looking more like this one over here. So here we go. Everything's pretty wet. We had some rain this afternoon. It's late in the afternoon. I think it's about 3 that we're getting started on this. So we did some chores inside what was right in today. But yeah, so everything's very wet. Lots of rain today. But it looks like the sun's coming out. So we're going to keep plugging away. Look at these big maters here. We got a lot of tomatoes just clustered in here. It's just crazy. I am finding more blister beetles. I saw one. I see some poop in there, so we probably have more blister beetles. Could be hornworms too. That doesn't quite look like hornworms. Kind of my plan for tackling these is usually you trim out all the suckers. At this point, I'm just gonna trim it. Kind of my thing is if it's got tomatoes on it, I try to keep it. If it doesn't, we cut it away, unless it's just crazy overgrown. Because at this point, we got our tomatoes in a little late, so they're a little behind in their production. So really, I would just want to get as many tomatoes as possible. So we'll see how much I can salvage of this while keeping some airflow and keeping it accessible so we can get through. I'm starting to get a little bit of a path here. You can see the difference. But look at all these beautiful tomatoes I'm finding. Lots of big, healthy. There's one of those blister beetles. I haven't got to show you guys a good shot of them. Camera's not wanting to focus on it, but that's him. I've been finding, oh, there's another one right there looking at me. You guys see it? These blister beetles. See the poop all around it? I'm pretty sure it's just these blister beetles. Finding several of them still. But lots of beautiful tomatoes. You guys see all the poop everywhere. That's kind of how you can tell about hornworms, but also the blister beetles too. So this guy is ripe. I think he's split because of the rain, but we'll get him picked and eat that. And we've got some other ones ready, and then we've got these big mamma jammas were on the ground. I kind of wrapped them around so they wouldn't be sitting on the ground. Just get them up off the ground. Some of these roots were trying to grow in the ground, but look at all these big mamma jammas. Big, beautiful tomatoes coming along. Pretty excited to see all of that. So we've got some more over here. These look like some smaller varieties. I'm not sure what's what. All my tags faded. So we'll kind of just have to see as they come on. This one here looks like he might be ready. So this plant here is a big ground cherry plant that came back from last year. I was pretty excited. Pretty excited to have it, but it's so big and massive. It's right in the middle of the tomato path. So I need to decide if I can pull him out. Maybe we can relocate him. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I've got to clear up a few more tomato vines here to get to him and kind of see what's what there. But if we can transplant that, I'd love to keep that and have some ground cherries. Those are yummy, and a lot of people really like those. Got some yummy cinnamon basil. Might save that. I'm also probably going to go back and any of these green tomatoes, pull those, because we can make some stuff out of the green tomatoes that I'm cutting off, that even though they're little, do something with them. Also do something with this. It smells amazing. So it's not one ground cherry, it's multiple ground cherry plants. So we're gonna see if we can get them out and try to replant them. I've got space, I've got empty beds that could fill, but look at the roots on these. So hopefully we can do something with them. See how big it is? Big enough. All right, so we got those big ground cherries out of there. It really cleared a lot of it out, so take a look at those. The last one did see blister beetles on it. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has a ton of ground cherries on them. They're just not ready yet. They're still green. I did find some ground cherries on the ground. Might be able to salvage a few of those. There's one right there. There's one right there. Some of these look like they've already been eaten. We do have yeah, these have all been eaten by something. We do have some rabbit friends in the garden. There's a good one. Oh, yeah, a lot of these been eaten. The squirrels do like to eat them. So if I do replant them, which I probably should do now, so just take a break from that and plant them. I'll have to cover them with some netting or something because the squirrels devoured them last year. So, oh, look, I've got mud all over my face. That's part of it. All right, yeah, so here, let's go look around and see if we can find a spot for these ground cherries. All right, you are entering our jungle of a garden right now. I'm telling you, it is crazy. We have never had such a crazy garden. Grass growing everywhere. It's very messy and I don't like it. But I'm learning to not be so hard on myself. See, we got tomatoes growing everywhere in here. Okay. I'm going to be pulling out these cabbages. They're done. Got space here. My squashes got devoured by squash beetles. Just didn't keep up with it this year. Probably some vine board too. Looking at the vine, yeah, some vine borers probably. Also, here's some ground cherries here. I could just, that's probably be a good spot, and I can put netting. I've got hoops. Sorry, I'm talking out loud to myself, but yeah, I may rip the remnants of these out, weed this, and just put them in here. And we can cover them real good and keep the squirrels out of them. Now, I don't know if they need pollinated to produce their fruit. Probably. They've got little flowers. See little flowers there. I have to look into that before I cover it. See if I need to do like a thicker netting or if I can do like a bug netting. So yeah, that looks like a good spot. See my messy, overgrown, chaotic garden. It's so sad. It's very wild. That's what we're working on right now. Let's see, I've also, this is tomatoes down here. This has got a mix of things. I've got some ground cherries that kind of popped up throughout too. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'll probably try to put them in here real quick. Got that cleared out, except for the other ground cherries, and I've got some squash down here that are trying to make it. Well, I don't know that they'll do anything, but I don't have to pull them out, so we'll go ahead and try to plant some of those ground cherries in here, see what we can do.
Hi.
Alright, so we gotta find our shovel. That's what we're looking for. You gonna help me find the shovel?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, here comes Avery.
We need to find a shovel, Avery.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, let's go find the shovel.
Okay. I
think there's a Avery or Joshua shovel over here somewhere.
Just in the
Right there. There it is.
Where? Here's the shovel. We got the shovel.
All
We
right.
did it.
All right, so we got one planted. It looks a little crazy there, but we've got it in the dirt. I see it around here. It's a little crazy. It was super big. This is the biggest one. So I don't know if it will take. We'll see how it does for the next few days. But it is sprinkling right now. I don't know if you can tell on camera. But there's some clouds up there moving in. So it's about to rain. I'm going to see if I can get the other couple ones in real quick before it rains super hard.
Hi.
Alright, so I'm going to be putting this guy right there. You show where. We'll be digging a hole, putting it right there. So here we go. Joshua's being my camera guy. Okay. Put this in there. Hoping it takes. If not, we're not losing anything but a little bit of time. So we'll tuck all these roots in. The soil is good and moist right now, so that's helps too. Okay. There we go. See what happens. More support. Alright. I think we've got 3 more. We'll go get real fast. Oh, 2 more.
Okay.
A big one and a small one. I think some of these are actually multiple plants. Alright. Show them, back up and show them what we planted. So we've got a bed full of ground cherries. We'll see if they'll take. If they take, we got to figure out how to cover them and keep them safe from the squirrels.
Definitely.
Alright.
Bye. Bye.
I think that's all we're going to get done for today. It's starting to rain, so we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.